Welcome back, channel viewers. Have an exciting new project to go over today. This one is a meme coin. It's at the perfect age, perfect market cap level for aping. It has a cool little narrative that ties in with predicting the charts and predicting the price action and with just a coin taking off in general. Wait to hear more about it. Additionally, they have some pretty big names covering this project. Some of the names are the usual people I've worked with similar projects on. Some of the names are new people, which makes it more fresh and interesting. And part of the reason for that is because this coin, it's not on Solana. It's not on Ethereum. It's not on base chain. It is on the SUI network. SUI network, SUI, however you pronounce it. I've only covered 1 or 2 videos on SUI network projects, so I'm very excited to cover this one. It comes from a very experienced team. So without further ado, it's a promotional project. It is called Billy on SUI. There is Billy right there. He is a prehistoric bird from the dinosaur era, the Tyrannosaurus Rex era. Now, he doesn't speak. He does blink, and his blinks are the signal for when the market, and particularly this coin, are going to pump. So we're going to get more of the specifics of the narrative, what it all means, his character, his personality, and everything in a little bit. First, let's check out some price action. So Billy on SUI, it launched 3 days ago on August 27th. We were at about 800K market cap currently. It quickly touched an all-time high of 1 million. Then it's on just a barely any pullback right now, about a 20% pullback. So we have some very nice consolidation between 700K and 1 million levels. This sure looks like a chart that is about to start sending, particularly because the marketing campaign is starting like literally right now. Now, before we get more into the price action, everything, just a word on SUI. So now is a great time to be looking at some low cap memes on SUI. Why? Well, look at the SUI price chart itself. This is for SUI. It's an $11 billion project. They're a top 15 coin in coin market cap. Look at when it started going parabolic last year. Literally like September 4th or 5th. That's a week from now. So this coin, this was the hottest chain by far last fall. It literally did like almost a 10x, which for a $1 billion chain, multi-billion dollar chain, that is almost unheard of. And you know the rule of thumb. When the chain goes parabolic, when SUI goes parabolic, when Solana goes parabolic, when Ethereum goes parabolic, the memes on it go even more parabolic. So now is the perfect time. You want to be looking into aping into some low caps on SUI right before the pump start, which could be as soon as a week from now, and Billy fits the bill perfectly. And at bare minimum, you want to be looking into, if you're not familiar with SUI, how to bridge over, what kind of wallets to use, gas fees, all that sort of stuff. Billy is also on both coinmarketcap.com and CoinGecko. Both these are the #1 and #2 listing websites on the planet. They cost a lot of money to get listed on, so that just shows long-term commitment from the team. As for exchanges, it's not yet on any centralized exchanges, but you can buy Billy on Cetus. That is the DEX that is compatible with SUI. I'll go over that in a little bit. Now let's check out the website. So links will be at the bottom. BillyOnSUI.xyz. Got a nice ring to it, huh? You don't trade him, you follow his frequency. He's not a meme, he's the signal. Billy doesn't speak, he blinks, and that is enough. So now I'm going to play a little 30-second just sort of video clip explaining exactly what Billy does and how he moves the markets. Give it a watch. So if you can see right there, I'll turn that on. So yeah, so basically he senses when the market is down, when everyone's losing interest, the portfolios are down, people are depressed, and he just takes flight and he winks once. That's all. He just winks once with his shades on, and boom, the market listens and it starts sending right there. He basically ignites bull runs with one wink of the eye. He is the signal in the sky, and that is Billy. And he has winked, meaning we are just about to hit a major, major bull run. Not just for Billy on SUI, but for meme coins in general. Now let's check out the website in a little bit more detail. So here's the Billy contract address. Notice that SUI network CAs look a little bit different. They have the name of the coin at the end right there. So you always want to make sure you hit this copy button so you copy the whole thing. Then you can paste it in the DEX screener, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, get the chart. And then as for how to buy Billy, so I know a lot of you haven't yet used SUI, you haven't bridged over, you don't know which wallets it's hold. So best wallet, let's start there. Phantom is SUI SUI compatible. MetaMask is not SUI compatible since that's only Ethereum compatible wallets, but chains, but Phantom is, so that's pretty easy. Most of you probably already use Phantom. Now, the first thing you need to do is use a bridge to bridge over your, say, USDC on another network onto USDC SUI. So the best thing to do with that is the official SUI bridge. So it's bridge.sui.io, and then ask for what the actual sort of radium or Uniswap of SUI is, the actual swap, the DEX. Cetus is the best one. CETUS, cetus.zone. So again, three-step process. First, get a Phantom wallet, then use the SUI official bridge to bridge over your USDT from another network onto USDT SUI, then use those new USDT SUI to then buy Billy. Then you just enter the contract address right here in Cetus. Again, I already showed you, it's right on the website right here, so you would just hit copy, go to Cetus, enter it in right there. There's Billy, and you are good to go. Back to the website, total supply of Billy is 690 million tokens. It sort of fits the theme. Team gets 15%, but that also includes the marketing funds, treasury funds, airdrop funds. Usually that's broken out, so that's what 15% might be. A little bit higher than normal, but still that's lower than normal when you break out what it usually is, all those combined. 100% liquidity is burned. Here's Billy's various personalities. So he can be very welcoming, he can be very giving, he can be a little standoffish at times, and he could be very curious. There's something in the sky. He's pointing out that he wants to fly up there and check out. What does Billy like to do? What are his hobbies? He likes to do the same things that we all like to do. He likes to go fishing. He likes to check out the charts and trade. He takes his eye drops when, his eyes are getting a little congested. And sometimes he ends up in the hospital when he's sick. I was sick last week. I almost had to go to the hospital. And last but not least, just like all of us, Billy likes to float in space and get some sun. And this here tells the story of Billy and how he came to be in certain chapters. I will summarize it. Basically, before Billy's first made an appearance on Earth, crypto is dead. It was just red everywhere. People were losing money. People were committing suicide. It was just an apocalyptic time on Earth. But then Billy appeared, and all of a sudden people got a little hopeful. The suicides stopped. People were curious. The markets stopped being quite as red. And then Billy just sort of floated. He flew across everyone in slow motion like a superhero. And then he just dropped his sunglasses and winked. He just winked once, and then all of a sudden the charts turned green instantly. People were cheering, life returned to the world, and then he winked one more time, and then the markets really went stratospheric, and Billy saved planet Earth from catastrophe. Now let's check out the project Twitter page. So first thing I always look at is the mutuals, who else is following them, and who is likely involved in this project. Got some big names like Crypto Empress, she has over 100,000 followers, LFG Now, UK Crypto Queen. Now let's scroll down here. So Crypto RJ, he is covering Billy. I've covered a bunch of the same projects as him that have done really well, like Jerry the Turtle. He's in that community, so that's good. Jules is covering Billy on SUI. Jules has done a lot of SUI projects in the past. I haven't really worked with her too much, but she has a pretty good reputation. Rashawn Silva, I've done a bunch of projects similar to him, Base Chain in particular. He is covering Billy. This is his first SUI play. We have Soka Data. He's covering this project. Who else do we have here? Billy is fishing for green candles and celebrating the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko listing. Billy is here, launched today, already on a deck chair, needed some sun, and Billy doesn't run, he just vibes. And that is it for Billy on SUI. So what do I like about this one? Well, perfect market cap level to begin with, 800K. I look for between 500,000 and 1.5 million, so 800K for the size that I like to ape, 5K to 10K. This is the perfect MC level. Age, it's about 4 days old now. That is perfect. We're brand new. You're hearing about it early, before the masses, before it's run up, but it's past the point of 1 day old where it might rug, it might not. It's here for the long run. It stood the test of time, and you are early. Additionally, the narrative, this bird who, kind of can foresee the future, and he winks once, and he sends the markets, and, your coin, when it's flying, when it's mooning, it's flying just like a bird flies. Kind of like it. It's cute, it's original, it's funky. And lastly, obviously, the team is very experienced. The branding is on point, and all the other influencers are very high quality working for it. Community seems to be growing. That's it for now. So do your own due diligence as usual. That goes well beyond this video, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. I will be back later with a new video. BenCrypto signing out. Catch you later.